Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a fun little project for us. One of the things that I really love about having a 3D scanner is the ability to scan an object that I need to make something for, not just, scanning the object. So stick around and let's do something fun with the Revopoint MetroY Pro. All right, here's the plan. I'm going to take the scanner. I'm going to scan this drill. I'm going to take that STL file into Fusion, and then I'm going to create a mount because for ages, I've needed to mount this drill to my table, kind of like an under table holster, so that's easy accessible. So without any further ado, let's start scanning. And just look at that. If you look at the clock in the lower right-hand side of the screen there, it's now 4:44. I believe I started scanning at 4:21. So what is that, 23 minutes to go from start to finish, and now I have an STL that I can import into Fusion to make this holster. With the scan complete, I loaded the STL into Mesh Mixer to simplify it a bit to make processing quicker in Fusion. I also did some basic reorientation. Then I loaded the model into Fusion and created a basic block around the drill body to serve as the walls of the holster. This was accomplished by creating a simple sketch and then extruding it in multiple directions. After a little analysis, I was able to determine some simple geometric shapes that I could cut out of the block to allow the drill to slide in and out freely. One of the great things about having the scan is the ability to visualize problem areas. When I encountered issues like this, I was easily able to remove additional material from the block. I then added some additional features to the bottom to ensure that the drill would have some support when it was inserted in the holster. After that, I made some cosmetic enhancements and constructed a mount that would allow the holster to mount underneath my work table. I needed it to drop down low enough to clear a metal rim that runs under the tabletop, and I wanted to have a natural angle. This is the completed design. With everything complete, I fired up the 3D printer and sent the job. All right, this print is done. It's always exciting when you pop open your printer and you see spaghetti all over the place. So it looks like we had some supports that failed, but hopefully our print is going to be okay. Does look like I made a little error on this front piece, but fortunately that was not critical. So guess we'll do without that. All right, folks, we are ready to go. All that's left to do now is mount it. But before we do that, let's take a closer look at what we've created. So here are the multiple parts that we made. So first off, we have the mount, and that's just gonna mount under the workbench that I have. And that'll position this nicely so that it's kind of already at an angle. And I had to drop it down a little bit because there is a metal lip on the table that I use. And then let's take a closer look at what I call the holster. I got the front part reattached there. I was able to just press fit that back in, and just look at that. The drill fits in there perfectly. It was not too difficult to create this in Fusion, as you saw. That's going to slide in there and it'll be held at an angle and it'll be nice and quick to replace And yeah, I'm really happy with this. So let's go mount it. I'm telling you, I don't know what I would do without this thing. I would like to thank Revopoint for sending this out to me. You've probably already seen my reviews. I've done a couple videos on this. So even though I was not required to create this video, I thought, you know, I love having this. I love the capabilities that a high quality 3D scanner gives me to make things. Now, you may be asking, hey, why not? I mean, your mount was not that difficult. Why not just grab a pair of calipers and take some measurements? You don't need to spend 20 minutes scanning something. But I will tell you, I have done a few projects where I've taken a device and I've tried to make measurements, and you get all these drawings and all these dimensions and everything, and then you put it into your favorite modeling program and you kind of rough out a design, and then you print it and you find out, oh, I was off by, you know, just a tiny little bit somewhere. And then you do another print, and then you realize that you left something else out, and you go through iteration after iteration after iteration, and you waste a bunch of time and you waste a bunch of filament. So taking that 20 minutes to grab your 3D scanner, scan the object, and then you actually have the model in your design program, and you can design around it, and you can see like, oh, hey, I didn't realize that that was going to cause an obstruction. So a tool like this is really a time saver. Hey, I hope you enjoyed what we did here today. If you have something else that you'd like me to try and scan, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I would really appreciate it if you would take a minute to like this video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and hit that notification bell so you know when I drop new content. As always, I enjoy the time that we get to spend together here on the channel. Let's keep on learning, burning, printing, scanning, and learning together. Take care, everyone.